Hi, it's Chandi from ExpressionFiberArts.com. Welcome to my channel. Today's episode is all about alternating hand-dyed skeins when you're knitting or crocheting. This is a question I get quite frequently. What does it mean to alternate skeins? Why would I want to? And what effect does it produce? You'll notice when buying hand-dyed yarn, even if they're 99% similar, since they are hand-dyed, they may be a smidge different from skein to skein, even within the same dye lot. So if you're making a big project like a sweater or a blanket, if you just work with one skein, stop, and then start with the next one, sometimes you'll get a line there, not always. But if you're very, very picky on your projects and you want a completely smooth overall look, what you're gonna want to do is alternate skeins as you go so that your project overall is gonna look really even. So I'm gonna show you a couple different ways today that you can do that. So let's go ahead and get started. On this sweater that I'm knitting, all of this first area here was just one skein. I did not choose to alternate. But then as I was going, I thought, I think I'm gonna go ahead and alternate skeins every other row. So here, I'm mixing skein 1 and skein 2. So you really can't see much of a difference, just a slight bit. So, and that's what's going to happen most of the time. Most of the time you really don't need to alternate. It's going to depend on the skeins, the colors, and the look that you're going for. Now, for this one specifically, I wanted to keep it simple and just alternate every other row. So here, what I'm doing on this one is I'm alternating skeins every other row. So I'm working 2 rows with skein 1, dropping it over on this side, and then working 2 rows with skein 2, and then dropping it on this side. And then I would just pick up the next one and start knitting with that. So 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows. And you can see you really can't tell on the edge that anything unusual is happening. And this is going to be hidden in the seam of the sweater anyways. So this is one option. This 2 skein method is great if you don't want a bunch of balls floating around as you're knitting or crocheting, but I have a 3 skein method if you're working a big project and you really want the most even look. It uses 3 skeins, and I'm going to show you on the whiteboard how that works. You will have more skeins floating around, but if you don't mind that, this will be the method for you. Here's the 3 skein method. Start with skein number 1, and you're going to knit or crochet row 1. So, and then you leave that end hanging off the side. Then you're going to pick up skein 2, and I'm going to use different colors even though the point is that you're using the same colorway so they all blend. But just for demonstration purposes, skein 2, row 2. So and then leave that end hanging off. And then skein 3, row 3, and leave that end hanging off. So then you repeat that over and over and over and over. So you'll pull the end from skein 1 up, and you'll start working row 4, and you'll go across, drop it. Then you'll pull this skein 2 up, work, and it'll go on that side. And then pull the end from skein 3 up, and you'll drop it on that side. So you just keep repeating over and over and over. And that's how you can blend 3 skeins in a project and get a really, really even look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you decide whether or not you want to try alternating skeins. I say give it a try, see if it works for you, maybe, maybe not. It's just a personal preference. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment below with any ideas you have for future videos, and subscribe if you want to make sure and get notified about our future videos. It also helps to hit that notification bell. The absolute best way to stay in contact with us is via email newsletter. So please go ahead and sign up at ExpressionFiberArts.com. I'm going to send you coupon codes. You get an automatic one just for signing up, and news when we have our big monthly yarn giveaways, product releases, all that kind of stuff. We do lots of fun stuff and try to keep it really exciting and interesting for you. All right, have a wonderful day. Get out there, do some knitting, do some crocheting, and I'm going to catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.